Hello and welcome along and welcome to this first look at the old farm countryside. This is a map by iBerModding and it's been out a little while. It's had a recent update as well. Looks like a really interesting map. So we're going to have a look around this. To do that, we're going to pop into the main yard first, which is a nice looking main yard. I really quite like this. And while we're having a wander through here, let's bring up the map. So we have a total of 59 fields, I think, on here. Really sort of medium to small size fields. Yeah, not very big fields. And really nice big yard. And yeah, it's nicely covered. It's got a lot of variation to it by the looks of things. I wonder if we have contracts on it. We will check that out in a minute because that is one of my big bugbears at the moment. But just a little looking around the main yard. Nice big main yard. This, of course, map was in FS17. All the animals are incorporated into the map. But all of the buildings, everything in here is sellable. So we will find that out in it, or we'll go through that in a minute. But this is a big main yard. We are on New Farmer here, as we always do on these first looks. But it's a nice big yard. But as I said, you can remove all these buildings. You can sell all this, and so in New Farmer and start from scratch. All this won't be here, and you can build your own farm in this area. Really great. Love that. That is good full use of the game. 8 sell points. We will go around those in a minute. 3 large forest areas. Several free water collection points. Animated doors and gates. We've seen those. And yeah, it uses all the features of FS19. So this could be a map that might match something I'm looking for in an upcoming series. So this is a potential series map, this one. So, lots of traffic, multi-terrain angle ready on PC and Mac. This is also, of course, available on console. Custom lighting. Oh, interesting. Custom lighting engine on here. Customized transport missions and field missions. When using... Yeah, grass is maintained. And yeah, this is a beta, but it seems to be working well. We are going to be driving around in style today. We have got this. For those of you who know my channel and have been here a while, you know that I like my Landy. This is my FS17 one. This isn't the new one that's being built for FS19. It's been converted by MJ Modding, and he's given it to me. Unfortunately, it's private at the moment, but in the interim, this will do rather nicely. So we're going to go and have a drive around the map. We are going to go... I think we'll head south of here and try and go around. There's a lot to cover, so I doubt we're going to cover everything in this video, because as you can see, there's an awful lot of points on here. I mean, we've got 8 sell points, but that does not cover everything on this map. There's a huge amount of stuff on here. So, we're going to go south of here. Right, so, this is, of course, I think this is a British map. I don't know where in the UK this would be set, but I'm fairly sure I saw the vehicles driving on the other side of the road, or on this side of the road. And those are certainly British signposts, so yay. Alright, so we're going to go down to the bottom of the map. We're going to circle right round and try and get as many of these points in as possible. First thing that strikes me is I really quite like this map. It is really, really beautiful. Let's see. Benta, maybe it's not a British map. Those are some not very British sounding place names. Right, so here's our first 2 sell points. So we've got a sell point here for crops. And then over here we have a sell point for bales. So those 2 are very nice. And close to our main buildings. Yeah, actually, the more I look at it, the more I kind of go. This is looking very much like a European map. Which is not surprising. I think the mapper is a European map. It's a European modder. So yeah, Here we go, another one. Yeah, this is definitely a European map. I don't know why I said I thought this was British. Sell point in here. Again for crops. Not 100% which crops. And then over here we have a purchase point. And I think the purchase point, yeah, is under here. Oh no. No, there it is. It isn't. It's a sell point for wool. So we'll sell point in here. Back out and round. I am rather liking this map. There's a little bit of variation to it, but it does feel like a very European map, this. Now, we've got what looks like a little forestry area here. So this is one of the forestry areas. Let's go and have a look at the detail in this one and see where we are. And if we look at the map, we can actually head up to the biogas plant through here. So we'll do that. Nice level of detail in this forestry. Yeah, liking this a lot. Again, it's one of those sparse bits for us, so you're not really sort of enclosed by the trees, but it does work, and it does work very nicely. Yeah, that is nice. Plenty of detail in there. Some care has been taken over the forestry area to make it a good forestry area with a lot of variation. Liking the roads as well. The roads with the grass down the middle. It's always nice to see that. It's one of those things that quite often doesn't happen on maps. I think I'd like to see it with a few more gaps and things for the detail, but you know, I'm at the most point. I am very, very much picking very small holes. It is nice. It is a very nice map. This is the thing. It's a very nice looking map. I'm not sure it's a map I'd play. Yeah, look at this. The roadways on the other side. I think it kind of depends on a couple of things. But it's oh wow, BGA in here. So waypoint, sell point, plenty of space in here. Interesting that the silage clamps are not inside this area. I mean, there is space to put them. You could put a couple down there, but they have been placed out here. So that's an interesting setup. I'm quite intrigued by that one. But yeah, that does work nicely. So where we're heading to next? We're heading north of here to the West Port. So that we can circle back towards the supermarket in a minute. Plenty. This map feels huge. This is not a 4x map because this is on console, so this is a standard size map. It feels massive. It really does. So here's the port, sell point over here again. General crop sell point. We'll find out what crops that takes in a bit. Let's go out this way. But it's looking nice. It's looking very nice. And then back out this way. And around here. There we go. So yeah, we need to get on the correct side of the road. I must have misremembered the side of the road I saw a truck driving earlier. Water's looking good. And we're coming up here to a sell point around here. This looks like cotton as well. Yeah, we've got cotton bales here. So this looks, yeah, so cotton and wool sell point. So I wonder if the other one only takes wool, and this takes wool and cotton. That would be, that's an interesting idea. I do like it when you have multiple sell points for all crops. That's always great, because then there's always some way of possibly getting a better price. Shop in here, it is a case. Yeah, it's a nice general dealership. Looking good. There we go. So that is our dealership in there. And then at the end of the road down here, we have our supermarkets. Oh, there it is. So not sure what that is a sell point for. We will check that out in a bit. But yeah, that certainly is another sell point. We head around here. We actually end up driving past our yard, which has the horses in there. Again, all of this is placeable. What I'm interested in is the bits that are removable and you can build your own. Are these farms, are the farm buildings available for us to build our own? Is there that ability for us to go around and build our own? So we will check that out. We'll have a look in the shop and see if we can buy the buildings that we can also sell. It does look like a map where the modder has taken his time to apply all of the game parts of FS19, all of the game options of FS19, which is really quite cool. I really like it when a mapper does that. We cannot get into here this way. How do we get into this sell point? There we go. Yeah, in here. There we are. So again, standard sell point for crops. What looks like... Okay, so I take it back. We did have what looked like a fill point earlier, down by the first wool sell point. I think we got another one here. I think this... They're lime stations. That's what they are. These are the points at which we've got the lime stations. So that's quite cool. Always nice to have points on the map where we can go and buy some lime without having to put our own one in. Now there's a sell point over there, but we're going to concentrate on this one. And there's one a long way out to the west from here that we might go check out in a minute. So we've got an entry into here. This is a this is a sugar beet sell point. Fantastic. So nice to see a separate sell point for sugar beets. Whoa. What did we just ride over? We've got ourselves stuck on a tiny piece of something. Looks like a hose. There we go. Sort the diff locks out. And we can get off that in a moment. Yeah, looks like a rogue hose hanging about. We don't seem to be able to pick up. Interesting. Yeah, we don't want to run over that again. So yeah, so sugar beet sell point here. Look at the map edges. The map edges seem to be done really well as well. So that it's taken it up to a ridge, which is a time-honoured great way to do it. I remember as far back as well, when I was first playing in FS15, you had lots of maps doing that. Not an issue with it at all, and it's the edges of the map blend in very nicely as a result. So we've come up here to the west to a sell point here, and again, yeah, just a standard sell point, standard crop sell point. So that's all good. Let's head back down the map and head out to have a look at the dairy products. So that will be up top. We are halfway through the map at the moment. We're about 14 minutes in, so we've got a fair amount to still get round here. And this map does feel huge. There is a lot in this map. Really huge amount in this map. If you like your small to medium fields, this is a great map for you. This really is. I think this would make a great single player map. I think it'd also make a great multiplayer map where you've got lots of farms. So yeah, if you're not doing one big multiplayer farm map, this actually fantastic map. for that as well. So dairy products sells here, like that, perfect. And then straight over, we have another sell point round here. There we go. Oh wow, that is a sell point for potatoes, I think. Yeah, potato sell point in here. So nice to see that that is also treated as a separate sell point. And we'll head round and out. And let's go down this way. There we go. And down this way, we're heading up to another... what looks like another port. It's pretty beautiful, this map. Whoa. Same issue we've always had with the Landy. You get up a bit of speed and it becomes impossible to control. There we go. Looking very nice. Up and round and way. Yeah, not enough weight to this vehicle at all. Down here and we come round and down and there we go. Brilliant. Where is our sell point? So our sell points are down this way. As there seems to be, I think there's a sell point there. Yeah, there is a... now here we go. Oh wow, we have a third cotton, or we have another cotton sell point. So I wonder if wool and cotton is sellable here. Both. But we also have another sell point round the back here. Somewhere. Finding these sell points. There we go. So sell point in here as well. So that's good. That is... The number of sell points around here is fantastic. There are... The description of it says 8. But I just... This is more than 8 sell points. They might be... it might be multiple sell points across stuff, but it's definitely more than 8 sell points. That is... it's so much detail, so much work has gone into this map being a really playable map. That's what I'm loving about this, is that it's a massively playable map. You can do so much on it, and yeah, wow. I'm somewhat blown away by this. Right, so we have a windy road down this. There we go. Really windy road. It's good to see. I like that. That's really cool. Oh wow! This is the logging. This is the timber yard. Is what this is. Excellent. So sell points for woodchip here. Sell points for wood, I'm guessing is... Ah, yeah, there it is. So that is the sell point for wood there. So that's all good. I like this. I do like this road, and you can see this road is sort of a cutout road. It's got some fairly uniform edges, but I don't mind that. It looks man-made, and I think it should. I think it's where I'm going with that. It's yeah, very cool. Right, so we're going to come across here. We're not going to go straight to the sell point right in front of us. We're going to cut across here and head just back a little bit because we have another sell point here at field 16. Like so. There we go. So sell point in here. There is there. Again, standard crop. Although we have a sell point for manure here as well. So not all the sell points are marked on. But yeah, that's a good sell point. I with that. So yeah, as I said, there are so many sell points here. Now, interestingly, did this just, I think on the big map, yeah, this just marked this as a second biogas plant. So there are multiple biogas plants on this map. That is fantastic. Sale of straw there. Purchase of, okay, I think that's a mislabeling then. Purchase of animals here. Because this is not a biogas plant. That's because we're not there yet. So yeah, animal dealer here. We do have another biogas plant out to the west. So we can sell straw there. Sorry, out to the east, I should say. Sell straw there. And round and down here, we have a new biogas plant. Up here and into here. There we go. Fuel station here. And biogas plant in here. Very cool. So it's 2 biogas plants. This one does have the more traditional positioning of the silage clamps. But yeah, again, good to see a second biogas plant. I wonder if there's a difference in the price of these two. We will have a look at that in a moment. But as with, yeah, you have to own the biogas plants in FS19 in order to make money from them. Which I think has been quite a good way of cutting down on the just go for doing silage and making money from the biogas straight off. It's cut that down a lot. Another sell point. So we've got a sell point here for general crops. I think these must all be grain sell points. And again, another lime station here. Through there. Now, where do we want to go from here? Do we want to head south from here? We kinda do. So if we head out of here and down the side of field 36, we'll get another feel for sort of some of the less, or some of the more off-track things. That, I think, is... I want to go south from here. And this I'm liking. I really do like these, the sort of the dirt track parts of this map. They're really pretty cool. And work very well. Now we want to head down here. Oh, no, we want to head down there. Wow. You can get lost in this part of the map. You really can. That's fantastic. That's pretty awesome. And you really can get lost. This is a maze. Now I want to head across this one because we're heading down to this sell point at the corner here. That's down this way, and wow. We have a sell point in here, and this is described as carpentry on the map. So I'm guessing it's sort of as a sawmill setup. It may, no, it does have sale points for for wood chip as well as wood, I think. So yeah, wood sell point here. So 2 wood sell points on this map, and wood chips there. So that's fantastic as well. Really, really pleased with the sell points on this map. There are so many of them. And they're dotted about all over the place, and it works. It works so well. So we got one more sell point. I can't believe we've managed to make it. And this is what tells me that despite the fact that this map feels huge, it is still only a 2 times map. It's because we've made it round this in about 25 minutes, and it does feel massive. It really, really feels massive. And up here we have so we've got pigs up here. So I think this is our pigs down here. They're certainly built into the map. So yeah, that's the pigs. And then can we get out of the pigs on the other side? No, we can't. So we need to sort of circle back. And then we'll cut across the grass to the other road so that we can get to this sell point over here, which must have an entrance in here somewhere. And this is a sell point for manure. In fact, that's all it looks like. Yeah, that is just a sell point for manure. Fantastic. So there we go. Let's head back across country a little bit, see if we can avoid getting lost. It's not going to happen. So we'll cut through the woodlands here. Again, loving the detail in this woodland. It does work very, very well. And it does feel like, you do feel like you're not just got a farm that's intersected by main roads. You actually have farm tracks on this, which is brilliant, which is really, really great. Allows us to cut across the map a bit, because we have been all the way around the edge, and back into our yard, where we will go over the standard equipment we've got, and we'll go over what we have in our in the map, sort of field prices and things like that, and see how we go really from this. But yeah, impressed, very impressed. This is a massively playable map as it stands. Let's see if that continues into the other bits and pieces on it. So let's pop into the shop first and have a look in the garage. So we've got a Fendt Fabric 515C, a Fiat 1300 DT, and a John Deere 6M. Yep, good set of tractors. Nothing particularly powerful. You're looking at about 150 horsepower for all three of them. That works well on this map. I think you're fine. You got the TX32, which is my favourite combining game. So yeah, no issues with that. Yeah, you've got an MC 184 forklift. First time I've seen one of those in a map as standard. Really cool though to see it in here. Two trailers. You got the Scai 802 and the HW80. I would be tempted, because your capacity on your combine is 56. I'd be tempted to maybe sell one of those. You can take this up to 12,000. So yeah, I'd probably be tempted to get rid of that. But yeah, too much equipment is not an issue. The header for our combine, the Agromass cultivator, that has a nice 5 meter width, 140 horsepower, so yeah, good. The Agromass planter, yeah, not my favourite one in the game, but will do nicely as a starter on here, at 3 meters. The Breedle K105, yeah, so when you're for doing live spreading and things, great. Front loader with a forklift. Interesting then that you've got the forklift on the map. I'd be interested to see where it's placed, but yeah, you've got a front loader with forks as well. You have a header trailer, so that's all good, and you've got a single Agco 650 weight. That is great as a starting setup. That's brilliant. I think if you're looking at getting animals in early on, I would probably sell one of these trailers and start getting maybe some animal stuff. Of course, you can buy bales in this, so it's not a huge issue. But yeah, if you want to get animals early, you're going to need some more equipment. But as standard, yeah, that's a good setup. I rather like that. So let's go and have a look at the fields next. So fields on this, as I said, there are 59 of them from what I can see. I can't see a field 60 on here. And if we have a look, there are clumps of them available. So again, it has got that nice thing of multi-field purchasing in places. You own field 30 and your main farm. They have a value of 240 and 134. So you can buy just the main yard. That's pretty cool. Where we saw the pigs, that is not an area you own. So I'm not sure you can start off with the pigs. But looking at field prices, if we go to sort of some of the smallest fields, so field 4 is a good example. 168,000. Yeah, you're looking at about 100. Yeah, you are looking at about 150 to 200,000 to buy even a small field setup. So yeah, 31 actually is pretty close to the edge of the field. So yeah, it's about 160 for that kind of field. But reasonable price. You know, you're going to work your way up to that. Starting with one field is going to make that hard though. So yeah, you're going to be toiling for a bit. I definitely would recommend getting some animals in here early, I think. But yeah, otherwise, really good. The field prices aren't unreasonable. Maybe a little bit on the high side as I sort of click through these. I think it's going to be fairly difficult to get yourself going on here. There we go. That even field 33, which I thought was probably the smallest field to buy, those are still more expensive. Wow. Okay. So yeah, not an easy thing to get moving on this map, I don't think. I think that will take you a little while. But otherwise, pretty good. Let's have a look at our sale points. So, as we said, it does say on the mod hub 8 sale points. That is not 8 sale points. Not by a long way. So, yeah, lots and lots of sale points on here. As we were saying earlier, I want to have a look at the wool and the cotton. So, wool has 1 sale point, and it's the thread factory. Wow, that surprises me. What do we have in the way of cotton? Cotton has 2 sale points. Cotton. So that's interesting. I thought we had sale points at the port for these, but we don't. So that's really interesting. You have what appear to be sale points and aren't on this map. So that disappoints me a little bit, but to be perfectly honest, that's minor. Otherwise, fantastic. Really, really good. Absolutely loving this map. It is absolutely brilliant. Well worth checking out for single player, or if you want to do multiplayer with multiple farms. I think that will satisfy that rather nicely. You can go check it out for the mod hub. I've got a link in the description, or just in-game, check it out. This is the Old Farm Countryside by iBerModding, and yeah, I think we might be seeing more of this, quite possibly. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.